Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Straight Facts with Richard Stewart. I'm Richard Stewart, and tonight we have a man who shocked the world last week as he became the first ever blind commercial airline pilot, quickly sparking international interest and becoming sort of a pioneer in a career field that was formerly believed to be beyond the limits of people with this disability. Mr. Warner, great to have you on the show. You look great.
Thanks, Richard. You too.
Thank you very much. So Scott, can I call you Scott?
Of course.
Scott, over the past week, you have shaken the world as the first blind pilot ever, which is something that everyone, including me, thought was impossible. And I've got to ask you, how do you do it?
Well, you know how planes are these days. They can basically fly themselves.
I guess that's true. But seriously, Scott, what possessed you to become a pilot?
Well, the fact is, all my life people have been telling me what I can't do because I'm blind. You know, they say I can't have a favorite color, or I can't drive a car, or I can't watch porn. So I've been proving them wrong.
How'd you do that?
Well, my favorite color is red. And I drive a Prius, and I happen to have a 12-month subscription to RealityKings.com.
So becoming a pilot was just another personal challenge for you to overcome.
Exactly.
Okay, so what's the process? I'm assuming you had to go to flight school.
Yep, I had to learn airplanes inside and out.
But to get your certification, you need to log actual flight hours, right? To practice flying in a cockpit?
That's right.
And you did that? You flew the planes and passed the simulators and everything?
Yep.
How?
Well, you don't have to be able to see to use the flight controls.
But you do need to be able to see, to read the instruments, and to see where you are and where you're going, right?
Not for me, no.
So how do you know where you are when you're in the plane?
I don't.
You serious?
Richard, I can't see. Of course I don't know.
Isn't that dangerous?
Well, I've never failed to make it to my destination.
That's very impressive, but you can't see where you are, you can't see where you're going, and yet you land planes. I don't see how that's possible.
I guess I'm lucky like that.
Do you know how lucky you have to be to even land one plane without being able to see where you're going? That's like
1 in 10 trillion.
1 in 10 trillion chance of even landing one plane. And how many flights have you logged?
Close to 1,000.
That's impossible.
I don't know what to tell you, but I've done it.
I don't believe this.
Well, it's true.
No, I don't believe this.
Hey, man,
Shut up. Look, I don't even know why we're entertaining this in the first place, all right? I've gone through 9 years. 9 years of hard-hitting journalism. I am not going to sit here and let this man lie to me.
But he's blind.
I am blind.
He is not blind.
No, they proved it with like doctors. It was a documentary last week on NBC.
How many fingers am I holding up?
What are you trying to do?
How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Ha! He can see. I knew it.
Actually, statistically, whenever people say how many fingers am I holding up, they usually hold up 2 fingers first.
That's true. People actually ask me that all the
You
time.
know what? I'm done. I'm done. Turn the camera off. I'm done. Everybody go home.
Wait, really?
Yes, really. Everybody go home.
Hey, Richard, one more thing.
What?
I like your shirt.
You mother...